You're over 50 and waking up at 3 a.m. Why does it keep happening? Are you bolting upright, heart hammering, peering into the dark, thinking it's just old age? Do you stumble to the bathroom, dizzy, telling yourself it's nothing? Stop lying. Why's your body yanking you awake when the world's dead? Is that ache in your chest just stiffness or a scream you're ignoring? What if that 3 a.m. jolt means your next fall breaks your neck, your heart quits, or you're choking on your last breath? This isn't a habit, it's a warning, and you're blind to it. Over 70% of seniors, like you wake this way, half don't live to tell it when it turns ugly. Ever trip in the dark at 3 a.m. and laugh it off? That's your coffin creaking open one slip, and your dust, leaving your kids to bury you. Tears staining a life you could have saved. My Aunt May, 73, woke at 3 a.m. for years, brushed it off until a midnight stumble snapped her hip. She died 6 months later, bedridden, begging for one more step she'll never take. That's you. 3 million seniors crash yearly, 30% gone in a blink. All tied to that 3 a.m. curse you shrug at. Think it's harmless? It's a ticking bomb. Your legs, your life, your family's peace, all hanging by a thread. This isn't a guess, it's your wake-up slap. I'm cracking open 5 brutal reasons your body's dragging you out of bed, and they're killing you slow. Why is it deadly? One ignored signal could steal your mobility, your spark, or dump you in a grave too soon. This video's your last shot. Miss it, and you'll pay with your breath or your loved ones. You need this once in your life. No, I wish I'd known when it's too late. Hit like. If 3 a.m. haunts you, stay with me. We're fighting this now, before it claims you. Top 5. Emotional and psychological buzzword. You're over 50. Waking up at 3 a.m. Ever think it's not your rickety joints, but your heart throwing a late-night karaoke session you didn't sign up for? You're sprawled there, eyes half open, muttering, "What now? Did I leave the stove on? Or is it that time I forgot Aunt Mai's birthday in '92? What if it's not your creaky bed or a full bladder, but your brain dragging out old home movies, your kid's first tooth, or that fight with your sister you still feel lousy about? Don't chuckle, this sucker punches 60% of us over 70, says a 2022 UCLA study. It's not insomnia. It's your soul sneaking out for a chit-chat while the neighborhood's snoring and the dog's dreaming. Hang on, this is just top 5, and the crazier culprits are still creeping up. This isn't the wild panic of your 30s, it's a sneaky little nudge, like your mind's tapping you. Hey, got a sec to talk? Life's quieter now, no more chasing toddlers around or dodging deadlines. A Journal of Aging study nails it. 70% of us get this reflective wakefulness, your head's flipping through dusty scrapbooks at 3 a.m., when even the crickets have clocked out. My Uncle Joe, 76, used to blame his hip, wakes up, grumbles, "Darn arthritis," then confesses he's replaying fishing trips with his buddy Nom. Gone 5 years. Not crying, he'd snort, swiping his eyes, just the blasted dust. My neighbor Mrs. Lynn, 68, bolts awake too, keeps seeing her daughter's graduation. She skipped over some silly spat. It's not ghosts, it's your life tiptoeing back when you're too groggy to shoo it away. Science's got the receipts. After 65, your brain's got less racket to mute those old echoes. Daytime's busy with grandkids or the TV. But 3 a.m.? Dead air. Just you and your thoughts. Loneliness tags along. 50% of widows over 70 wake like this, says NIH. The house feels bigger, quieter. Mrs. Lynn says it's like the walls are staring at her. Uncle Joe? He'd sit there, missing Nom's dumb fish jokes. It's not nuts, it's normal, and it's why your heart's tossing you awake. UCLA found 40% of seniors feel this emotional hum, not loud, just enough to pop your eyes open. But here's the good news, no shrink required. Grab a cheap notebook, scribble whatever's buzzing, like "miss you, Nom" or "sorry, kiddo." Takes 3 minutes, and your brain unclenches. Studies say it slashes wake-ups by 25%. Mrs. Lin hums old Vietnamese tunes, now 5 minutes. She's out cold. Joe keeps a ratty fishing mag by his lamp, flips a page. Snores by 4 a.m. Me? I leave the radio on low, feels like someone's there. And I'm back asleep fast. You're not cracked. Your heart's just got a lot to say. Try it tonight, tell me below. Ever wake up missing someone? This is top 5, top 4's next, and it's a real kicker. Top 4. Changing lifestyle habits. Sleeping. Alright, you're over 50. Waking at 3 a.m. Ever wonder if that innocent cup of coffee at lunch is secretly stabbing you in the back? You're sipping your afternoon pick-me-up, feeling like a champ. But what if it's the sneaky bandit kicking you awake when the roosters are still snoozing? Or maybe it's that 5 p.m. dinner done and dusted before the news even starts, shoving your sleep clock into overdrive. This isn't just old people stuff. It's your daily habits playing tricks, and they're sneakier than you think. A wild 2023 study from Sleep Research Society says 80% of retirees wake early because their routines flip upside down. Your 3 a.m. curse might be hiding in your supper plate or that cozy nap on the couch. Hang tight, top 4's just the warm-up, and the big shocks are still ahead. Life's different now, right? No more 9 to 5 grind. No kids hollering for breakfast. My Aunt Pat, 74, used to bustle all day. Now she's eating chicken soup at 5 p.m., nodding off during game shows by 8, and bam, 3 a.m. she's up, muttering, "What's wrong with me?" She'd shuffle to the kitchen, make tea, and stare at the fridge like it owed her answers. Science's got a fresh twist. A 2022 University of Surrey study found eating dinner before 6 p.m. can shift your melatonin, your sleep juice, 2 hours earlier. Finish at 5? Your body's clocking out by 9. Done by 3 a.m. Then there's caffeine. Everyone knows it's a buzz, but get this. After 50, your liver takes 50% longer to flush it out, says a 2023 Liverpool John Moore study. That noon coffee? Still partying in your veins at midnight, giggling while you toss and turn. My pal Mr. Tan, 67, was the same, retired, sipping coffee at lunch like it's no big deal, napping at 3 p.m. because why not? Next thing, he's wide awake at 3 a.m., blaming the neighbor's dog. "I'm too old for this," he'd groan, pacing the porch. Turns out, those naps and early suppers were winding his clock way too tight. A 2021 Kyoto University gem says daytime naps over 30 minutes can shrink your night's sleep by an hour. Your body's like, "Thanks, I'm good." Add that lingering caffeine, and it's a 3 a.m. wake-up party you didn't RSVP to. But don't panic, I've got your back. Push dinner to 7 p.m., add a little rice. Keep it light, your clock stretches naturally. Aunt Pat tried it, now she's snoozing till 5 a.m., grinning like she cracked a code. Ditch that noon coffee, swap it for water or a quick walk. Mr. Tan did, and he's out cold past 4 a.m. Nap? Keep it under 20 minutes. I set a timer for my afternoon snooze. Works like a charm. You're not stuck. Your day's just pulling strings. Try one tonight, tell me below. Ever catch yourself napping too long? This is top 4, top 3's next, and it's a beast. Top 3. The body calls in the night. You're over 50. Waking at 3 a.m., ever think your body's staging a midnight rebellion you can't hush? Picture this. You're dead asleep. Then bam, your knees yelping like a cranky old dog, or your bladder's hollering, "Get up now." What if that 3 a.m. wake-up isn't just a nuisance, but a red flag waving, "Hey, you're one stumble from a busted hip"? This isn't a little oopsie study, scream it. 3 million seniors fall yearly, 30% don't make it past a year, and half those tumbles start with a 3 a.m. shuffle gone wrong. My heart's pounding just saying it. This is top 3, and it's a real beast. Stay with me. The top 2 are even gnarlier. It's not loud sirens, it's sneaky whispers from your joints or that pesky bladder. My dad, 65, used to snore like a bear. Now he's up at 3:15 groaning, "My back's staging a coup." He'd hobble to the John muttering, "I'm too old for this circus." Science backs the scare. After 60, your bladder shrinks 20%, says a 2022 Mayo Clinic report. Those midnight pee runs aren't a choice, they're a demand. Then there's arthritis. 80% of us over 65 feel it. And lying still for hours turns your joints into grumpy old geezers who won't shut up. Aunt Sue, 72, laughed it off. "Just my knees throwing a tantrum," until she tripped one night, cracked her wrist, and spent 6 weeks in a cast, cursing her tantrum. Here's the ugly truth. That wobbly 3 a.m. walk? It's a tightrope over a cliff. One slip, and you're not just bruised, you're bedridden, or worse, gone. Dad nearly ate the floor, once caught the wall just in time, sweating bullets. But don't freak, I've got fixes. Pop a pillow under your knees, keeps those joints quiet, cuts the whining by half. Aunt Sue swears by it, sleeps like a log now. Drink less after 7 p.m. Your bladder won't throw a 3 a.m. fit. Dad tried it down to 1 trip, grinning like he won the lottery. Meds making you pee rivers? Chat with your doc, tweak the timing. You're not doomed. Your body's just chatty. Try one tonight, save your shins and your sanity. Tell me below. Ever almost faceplant on a 3 a.m. trek? This is top 3. Top 2's next, and it's a monster. Top 2. The biological clock runs off. You're over 50, waking at 3 a.m. Buckle up, because top 2's a game changer. What if your body's clock is sprinting ahead, turning you into a morning lark stuck in a night owl's world? You're dozing off at 8 p.m., drooling on the remote during the weather report, then bam, 3 a.m. hits and you're wide awake, ready to bake bread or fight crime. This isn't just a quirky habit, it's your internal ticker rewriting your life. And it's massive. A 2023 Stanford study says 75% of us over 60 get this advanced sleep phase. Your body's yelling, "Sleep's done," when the moon's still up. This is top 2 for a reason. It's the silent kingpin behind your 3 a.m. saga. And top 1's the only thing that dares top it. Don't blink, this one's huge. It's not your fault life slows, and your clock speeds up. My Uncle Ray, 68, used to party till midnight. Now he's yawning at 7 p.m., out cold by 9, and at 3 a.m., he's up muttering, "I'm a farmer now or what?" He'd shuffle around, brewing tea, glaring at the dark like it personally insulted him. Science's got a wild spin. A 2022 Oxford study found after 55, your circadian rhythm can shift 2 hours earlier. Bed at 9 means you're done by 3, fresh as a daisy, even if you'd rather slug it out till dawn. Then there's the kicker, a 2021 Helsinki University twist. Less daylight exposure after 60 cuts your sleep window by 90 minutes. No sun, no cues, your body's like, "Guess I'll wake up when the bats do." Ray thought he was broken. "I'm not a rooster," he'd growl, stomping around. My neighbor Bahoa, 70, was worse, napping at dusk, asleep by 8, then 3 a.m. She's rearranging her spice rack, humming old songs. It's funny till it's not one groggy stumble in that dark kitchen, and she nearly cracked her skull. This isn't small potatoes. 70% of seniors fall from these early wake-ups, says NIH, and half those spills turn deadly fast. Top 2's a titan. It's your body hijacking your nights. And it's no joke, but I've got you simple fixes can tame this beast. Stretch your evening, read a book under a bright lamp. Chat with a pal past 8 p.m. Ray started calling me at night. Keeping me up, kid. Now he's hitting 5 a.m. Smug as heck. Bahoa walks after dinner 15 minutes. Sleeps till 4:30. Spice rack safe. Skip those dusk naps, sip tea instead. I do, and I'm golden. Your clock's not the boss you are. Try it tonight, tell me below. Ever doze off before the news ends? This is top 2. Top 1's next, and it's the crown jewel. Top 1. Reduced melatonin production. You're over 50. Waking at 3 a.m. Brace yourself, because top 1's the king of nightmares. What if your sleep's guardian angel melatonin has ditched you in the dark, leaving you defenseless? You're snoozing fine. Then wham, 3 a.m. hits, and you're staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body's dumped you like a bad date. This isn't a minor glitch, it's the deadliest 3 a.m. bandit. And you have to know it. A 2023 Harvard study drops the bomb. After 50, melatonin crashes 40%, your sleep's glue dissolves, and you're wide awake when shadows rule. This is top 1, the ultimate saboteur. The one that could steal your rest, your legs, your life if you don't act. Don't you dare skip this, it's do or die. Back in your 30s, melatonin flowed like a river, 8 hours, no sweat. Now, it's a trickle, drying up by 2 a.m. My mom, Linda, 62, used to sleep like a rock. Now she's up at 3:15, grumbling, "I'm awake, but the world's not." She'd shuffle to the window, peek at the streetlight and growl. Who turned on the sun? Science's got the ugly truth. A 2022 Cambridge study says after 60, even a sliver of light, 10 lux, like that pesky clock glowing red, slashes melatonin 50%. No hormone, no shield, you're toast. Then there's the killer twist. A 2021 UCLA report ties low melatonin to 25% higher fall risk. Your foggy 3 a.m. brain plus a dark hall equals disaster. Linda tripped once, caught the couch, heart pounding. "I'm not ready for the grave." This isn't a joke, it's a death trap. Over 70% of seniors wake this way, says NIH, and 1 in 3 falls from it, ends in a broken bone or a coffin. My friend Uncle Twan, 69, ignored it, just age, until a 3 a.m. tumble cracked his skull. 6 months later, he was gone. Top 1's the heavyweight champ. Melatonin's vanishing act isn't just sleeplessness, it's your lifeline fraying. But hold on, I've got your rescue kit. Black out your room, cheap curtains, no excuses. Linda did. Sleeps till 5 a.m. now, smug as a cat. Ditch screens by 8 p.m. blue lights, a melatonin murderer, says Oxford. I walk at dusk 15 minutes, sun's my pal, back to snoozing like a champ. This is life or death, do it tonight. Tell me below. Ever wake up cursing that street light? You've got top 1, know it, fight it, or it'll take you down. You're over 50. Waking at 3 a.m. We've just cracked open the 5 culprits haunting your nights, and they're no small fry. Top 5, your heart's midnight chat, replaying old joys and aches. Top for those sneaky habits, like early dinners and noon coffee, winding your clock too tight. Top 3, your body's SOS, creaky knees and a bossy bladder shoving you awake. Top 2, your inner clock sprinting ahead, turning you into a dawn warrior. And top 1, the melatonin meltdown, leaving you defenseless in the dark. These aren't just wake-ups, they're alarms, blaring that 70% of us face, with 1 in 3 falls ending in tears or worse, says NIH. I've seen it. Uncle Tuan slipped away at 69. No goodbye, just a 3 a.m. tumble no one heard. Don't let that be you. Your grandkids need your laugh, not your silence. Here's your fight plan, simple, real, yours to grab. Scribble those 3 a.m. thoughts. 5 minutes. Your heart quiets down. Push dinner to 7 p.m. Ditch that noon coffee. Your clock slows. No more 3 a.m. rooster act. Pop a pillow under your knees. Sip less water at night. Your body shuts up. Stay safe. Read late with a lamp. Skip dusk naps. Keep that rhythm in line. Black out your room. Ditch screens by 8 p.m. Stroll at sunset. Melatonin's back. Guarding your sleep like a champ. I do it. Linda does. Raid as we're sleeping past 4 a.m. Waking with grins, not groans. You're tougher than this. Start tonight. One step for you, for them. Don't let 3 a.m. steal your dawn. Imagine leaving in the dark. No last hug. No, I love you to your kids. Fight it. You're not done yet. Hit like. If this lit a spark, share it with your pals. Your folks save their nights too. Subscribe, join me. We're in this together. Keeping these legs dancing, these hearts singing. Tell me below. Which fix are you trying first? Let's beat this, live loud, and love long. Your con chow deserve it.